Wait. Wait for it. Hold on. Are we gonna make it? Is it gonna happen? Or are we gonna go? Oh, wait, it's privated. Oh, that would explain things. I'll be right back. Okay, we are live. People will probably filter in at some point. I need, Barry, what do I need? I need a pen. I need some kind of pen object, you know, to be like a late night talk show host. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my next guest is... Give it a second. Oh, YouTube. Oh, wait, no, we're getting viewers. Yeah. There it is. There it goes. Hi, Tekking. Hi, Shadow King. How you doing? Hi, Clumsy Scar. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? All right. Took a little while, but they filtered in. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go make sure some other stuff is okay. Gonna go check on some super chat and super sticker settings, and then we will do a little bit of, you know, just a gathering, just a random chat, random discussion sort of deal, and then we'll open up some of this here fan mail I got back here. Yeah, I got a lot. Well, I don't have as much as other times, but it's some really cool stuff I got this time, especially the box I have over there, which is going to be our grand finale. I'm really excited for that. We got a few letters here as well, but I'm really excited for today. Notice me, senpai. You have been noticed, Jonathan. Jonathan Joestar. I'm learning history right now. Ah, okay. So, historical fact. What's a weird historical fact that I can just rattle off randomly? Okay, during the era of the Black Plague, which I'm not sure, because the plague actually ravaged Europe quite a few times. It wasn't just like a one and done. It wasn't just like, the plague is here, now it's gone. All right, we're good. No, it was like, there was about in the 1300s, and I think in the 1400s, there was another one that came back in the 1600s. Like, it happened periodically. But one of the things that people would do back then, because they didn't understand bacteria, they understood it was in the air. They could, like, puzzle that much together. Like, something about breathing the air is making people sick. They understood that much, but they didn't understand bacteria or anything like that, right? They just assumed it was, like, bad air or something. So what they would do is they would actually take roadkill. They would take dead animals, like a dead rat, dead possum, dead rabbit, and they would hang it inside of their homes. Because the logic is the stench from the dead animal would, like, cover up the bad air of the plague, which, of course, makes no sense, and if anything, would probably just make you more sick, because you are now inhaling... There's now a rotting corpse hanging in your, like, living room. You are probably going to get sick from that, but, you know, it's an interesting, weird little historical fact. Bacteria! Treason, sir! Yeah. So there's a random history lesson for you. I'm hoping you took something from that. Yeah, 'cause rats. Ironically enough, a lot of times, yeah, see, I turned Super Chat off last time I did this. All right, I'm gonna turn Super Chat back on. We're gonna have that for maybe, like, 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll get to the fan mail. But no, I mean, like, back in the day, it was all about, you know, back in the day, it was... Ah, crap, I had a logic here. I had, like, a train of thought that I lost here. Okay, what was it? It was something about the Black Plague I was going to bring. Oh, no, okay. Doctors would actually tell people to, hey, go out to the country, right? Leave the city. Leave the middle of London, which is like a cesspool for the plague at this point, where people are just throwing their crap and, you know, everything into the river, and it's getting all infected. You got cholera. You got a bunch of stuff going on. So doctors would often prescribe, you know, like, aside from leeches and the bloodletting, they'd be like, maybe you should get out of the city for a while and go out to the country. And the people that actually did that would improve, because they wouldn't be living in, like, a giant cesspool. At the time period, like, London was extremely, like, filthy at that time. So they would go out to the country and be like, well, there's no longer fleas and rats running around carrying the damn plague, and we're not drinking, you know, toxic water. So, yeah, people actually, their conditions did begin to improve a little bit. So, yeah, it would be a scary-ass time to live in. A rat beat Jotaro with the world. Yeah, I know. That's one of my favorite. That is probably my favorite episode of Diamond is Unbreakable. I go back and watch that episode way more than any other episode of Diamond is Unbreakable. I would say it's probably my least favorite JoJo season. Keep in mind, I have not read Stone Ocean or anything beyond that. I know a little bit about Stone Ocean, but I don't know the actual plot of it or anything. Like, I know, Jolene is the main character. I know, Poochie is the villain. I know all that stuff, but I don't know, like, the exact, like, structure of the arc. But if I was just going on the 5 seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures that have been animated, I would probably say Diamond is my least favorite. Not to say I don't like it. I still watch it, but, I just watch the other parts more. Sorry if that was like, kind of blasphemous right there. I'm sorry, but, Shoot it, Josuke! Yeah, I love that episode because Jotaro just takes out, like, a bunch of bullets and just hands them to the kid, and he's like, all right, Josuke, you're gonna have to take the shot. Yeah, too much filler. I mean, like, it wasn't really filler, it was just Araki, like, okay, I could see Araki's perspective here. Araki is like, all right, we did the first season, which was in England in the Victorian era, and in the second season takes place in America and kind of in Europe and all Mexico, all over the world a little bit, in World War II era. And then the third part is kind of bringing a conclusion to, you could tell Araki really wanted to do the globe-trotting thing. He really wanted to do, like, I just want to have a global adventure. And he already explored America in Battle Tendency, so he's like, you know what, we're just going to have an Asian and African, like, globe-trotting adventure in part 3, and so that's what he did. And so that was really cool, but then after all that was over, after they've defeated, Dio, who's basically just God, isn't Dio just God in Italian? So they've defeated God, with Zawurudo, and so it's like, I could see Araki being like, where do I go from here? Do I notch it up a little bit further? Do I go even crazier with the plot? Or do I maybe dial it back down a bit? And I'm thinking he decided, you know what, I'm going to dial it back down a bit, and we're just going to do, like, a slice-of-life sort of small-town high school manga. Like, that was his idea there. So, yeah. What's up, Tekking? Not much, not much. Giorno's GER is broken. Isn't that kind of the whole point of GER, though? Like, I feel like that was the whole premise that Araki was going for. Like, I'm just going to make a stand that is ridiculously overpowered. That's kind of the point. And it's the end of the story. So it's like, alright, the main character gets a crazy powerful ability that can basically just change anything he wants at any time. And he wins. GER is the win button. It's the, I push this and you lose. That's what it is. It is kind of funny, though, that, like, you think of any... Now, obviously, Part 7 and onward takes place in a different dimension, but Part 6 still takes place in the original, continuity from the original JoJo universe, right? So, if you think about it, couldn't Giorno have shown up at the prison at any moment during Part 6 and just, like, GER, and just solved everybody's problems? Like, couldn't he have done that? Like, he wouldn't have, because he doesn't even know what's going on. He's in Italy. He's a mob boss. Of course, he's not going to go all the way to Florida to be like, I've heard something's going on in Florida. I'm just going to go. But he could have, couldn't he? He could have. It was possible. He'd be like, all right, guys, you have a good one. GER. All right, later. And he could have done that. But after that, everything gets reset. So, yeah. I have a package I've been procrastinating on sending you for about 6 months now. Sorry. That's okay. That's okay. Send it whenever you got time, I am a procrastinator as well. I procrastinate, like, I'm trying to think of my worst procrastination story I can tell. I've told this one before, but, okay, this wasn't so much procrastination. This was just me being overwhelmed with too much crap going on, and, like, I was in school, I was in college, plus I was working at Dollar Tree still, and I was doing YouTube, so it was just too much stuff going on, so I'm gonna get overwhelmed at some point. And I was taking a political science class in college, and we have someone spamming here. G. But, at any rate, so, I'm in college, and I have this political science class, and I had this final paper I had to write, and it was a paper that you had to basically spend the entirety of the semester writing, like, from when the semester started. I think this was in the spring semester? Yeah, so this from, like, January when school started all the way to May, you should have been working on this paper, right? And so, I'm doing all of that, and I don't even get it done. Like, seriously, like, it's a thing where it was supposed to be 15 pages, and I think I get to like 7, and that's with the title page, that's with the cover page, that's double spaced, 12-point font, Times New Roman. And so I'm literally working until like the 11th hour. It's due at like 11:59 p.m. and it's like 11:55 I sent it in. Like, I'm still writing it at 11:55. And it's like, all right, there's no way that I'm going to get this done. It's impossible. So I sent it in, and I never checked the grade. I still passed the class, thank God. I think I just did a lot of other extracurricular stuff, and I participated a lot in class. I had nothing against the teacher, and I felt really bad about it, just because, I don't want to like turn in a crappy essay, but it's like, and it was the final paper. It wasn't just an essay; it was a final paper. But I still passed, so that's all that matters. Will I make more Chainsaw Man videos? Yes, at some point I will. I just don't know when, because I'm not great with scheduling. Just in terms of that, this video, the fan mail stream, I was like, last week, I'm like, man, I need to do this, and it took a whole week just to get to this. But I'm kind of glad that I did, because I did get something really cool in the mail. Like, all this stuff is really cool, but I'm glad I got this like a few days ago, so I'm glad I held off for a little bit, because I want to show this off, right? Oh yeah, Shanksgiving is tomorrow. I completely forgot about that. I had a completely different video planned for tomorrow, but now that you've reminded me it's Shanksgiving, oh man. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Fire Demon. Happy birthday to all fire demons. But no, yeah, tomorrow is Shanksgiving. Shit. Okay, well, we're gonna do a Shanks video. We'll do some kind of Shanks video tomorrow. Yeah, so about the Kakuzu video, right. The thing about the Akatsuki videos is a lot of times I'll just basically go off my memory of what I remember about the character. Like, that's how all of these are structured. I wish I wouldn't have done that with Kakuzu's, because Kakuzu, we do find some stuff out about him in the data book. And like about how he fought against the first Hokage, or like the village made him go and try to assassinate the first Hokage. This is brought up by Fu later on, but I didn't know if that was filler, or if they were making that up, or if that was something from a data book. So yeah, there's a lot more to Kakuzu's character than what was just revealed in the manga, which was what I was just going off of. There was some other stuff revealed in data books and like fillers and stuff. So I apologize for that. And maybe for the next few ones, I'll make sure to like do a little bit more research and to be like, all right, I won't just like turn on the webcam and just go for it. I'll just be like, all right, what's the deal with Sasori? Is there more that meets the eye with Sasori's puppets? We got Super Chat. Did you see the latest My Hero Academia Pop Funkos? I know you can find Dobby and Mr. Compress on eBay. Yeah, I knew they were coming out. I didn't know they were out yet. I haven't checked. I just saw something like a while back, like a few weeks ago on Facebook, that was like an ad that they were coming out. Excuse me, I just had lunch. But I will look into that. I did see Makoto's. I definitely saw Makoto's. I'm kind of running out of room for everything. I'm kind of running out of room for all my Funko Pops. Kind of running out of room for pretty much everything. That giant shark that I bought for Kasame's video, I have no idea where to put it. It's just downstairs sitting on our couch. It's just there. Duchess keeps looking at it like, can I have this? Like, I want to have this giant shark as a toy. I'm like, I'm sorry, Duchess, you can't. You will rip it open and you'll get floof all over the damn floor. But yeah, we're running out of room rapidly. But yeah, if I ever get more room, get a shelf or something, then I will definitely get at least Makoto's. Just put it on your bed. Yeah, just have a giant shark on my bed at all times. Yeah, I'll just sleep next to a giant shark. It's fine. Who is my favorite Straw Hat? Well, that's got to be Frankie. Didn't you see the Frankie video? Frankie video I just did this week. Got to be Frankie, definitely. I wish Vampire Tekking appeared more. I often miss that Ozzy Osbourne-looking mother... That's a Hellsing Abridged reference. Good job. I made a Hellsing Abridged reference the other day. I can't remember what it was. There was something... Oh, it was just the Twitter thing. It was just like... He's like, that's... Because I was talking about making the... I'm making the turkey this year for Thanksgiving. It's just going to be me and my mom because, of COVID and everything. And my grandmother is currently in... She's not doing too good, so she's in the home right now. And we were able to do window visits there up until last week, and then they had a few cases of COVID in the home, like the assisted living facility. And so they don't even allow window visits anymore, so that whole place is kind of like on lockdown. So it was just going to be me and my mom this year for Thanksgiving, and so I bought just like a 10-pound turkey, and it's defrosting right now in the fridge. Although I think I'm going to have to stick it in the sink later tonight because it's really... It was supposed to be... I don't know if it's something with the fridge. Maybe we had the fridge turned up too high, but it's been in there for like 3 days, and it's only a 10-pound turkey, but it's still pretty frozen. So I'm doing that tomorrow, and I was just... When I was buying the turkey, I was just like, yes, the fear turkey! You know, like from Abridged. Let's see. I hope your grandmother gets better. Yeah, I do too. I really do too. It's been a thing. It's just been a rough year for that. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. So can you please explain Shanks's lightning hockey? You know what? Why not, right? I'm kind of running out of Shanks-based videos. Let's see. Shanksgiving the first time we talked about, I think, his sword. No, we did the sword last year, and the year before that was just an in-general Shanks random, you know, potluck video. So what am I talking about Shanks this year? We could talk about his hockey, like Shanks's hockey specifically. I already talked about his arm before. I already talked about his crew. I already talked about, like... I just did, like, 2 Shanks videos this year. I did one on his relationship with Mihawk, and I did another one on what if Buggy joined his crew. So we got a lot of Shanks. I should have saved at least one of those for, should have saved one of those for Shanksgiving. Damn it. Shanks's hair. Yeah, just talk about Shanks's hair. I could do that. Don't say I couldn't do it. I could make a 20-minute video blabbing about Shanks's hair. You know I could. Oh, shit! Shanks's ship. Auto Ops. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good thing to... You know what? I think we're going to make it about the Red Force, because the Red Force has actually changed designs a few times, in the anime anyway. We've seen 2 versions of it, so that's a good thing. You know what? Yeah, let's do a video about the Red Force tomorrow. Why not? That's a good Shanksgiving video. Haven't made a lot of videos about ships. I really need to start making, like, a shipbuilding. Like, ships are everything! It's not as much of a, Oh, that's a double meaning. That's a cool double meaning. Like, ships are everything. Like, you know, like shipping, like, you know, fan shipping, but also ships as in ships. Like the Mary or the Sunny. You know, like that, that's something that could work, yeah. I ship the 1000 Sunny with the Red Force, personally. You know, like that. All right, we can make that work. I could do something with that, yeah. Ship happens. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ships are just mobile geography, if you really think about it. They really are. They really are. Shipping ships. Have we gotten to this point on the internet where we're shipping inanimate objects? Yes, we are, because they're not inanimate objects. Get Zabuza's sword. I could honestly probably make Zabuza's sword. I have that giant foam buster sword I bought from Spirit a couple weeks ago. All I need to do is basically just take, like, a saw and just, like, buzz out, like, the center part for, like, the hole, and then the other end, and then I pretty much have Zabuza's, Kubakiri Bocho. Are we finally gonna get the Phantom Thieves video series after the Akatsuki series is done? Maybe. I don't know. I would love to do a Phantom Thieves series. I just, you know, procrastinating. That's basically my job at this point. Thanks for being you. Thank you for the pair. Thank you. Do you think South America is so relevant in Dr. Stone because that's where the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit? I thought the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit in the Yucatan, which was like around, I thought it was like in the Gulf of Mexico, wasn't it? Or, granted, this was 65 million years ago, so the continents were probably at a different place than they are right now. But it was, like, right where the Yucatan was. It was, like, off the coast of Mexico. It slammed into the Gulf, right? Isn't that where the asteroid hit? But I don't know, maybe? Do you think Mihawk can do 3-sword style? Mihawk can do whatever style he wants. It's just Mihawk prefers his Yoru. But Mihawk could probably copy Zoro. He could probably copy 2-sword, 4-sword. He could do, like, 27-sword style if he really wanted to. He's freaking Mihawk. Good luck with your brother today. Oh, God. Rustage, first off, thanks for donating the 50 pounds. Thanks. You know, next time you're doing a trucker stream, I need to go there and donate some money. Thank you so much, man. You didn't need to do that, but damn. I have been freaking out over this. I have been. You know, you would think I have 2 weeks to plan what I'm going to say to freaking Trevor in One Piece D&D. It's like I have time to, like, think about this and what I'm going to do. And it's like, I have somewhat of a plan. I have no plan. I have really no plan for this. I don't know what to do. Hey, Tekken, do you think Chapter 1000 will be Chapter Luffy reaches the rooftop with Kaido's battle? That would be cool. Or he reaches it in Chapter 999, and Chapter 1000 is when they all just jump at him, right? Oh, God. You got this, Tekking. Do I, though? So yeah, in One Piece D&D, I play William, captain of the Devil's Luck Pirates, and I have my trusty crew, Duros, who is basically my first mate, Ragnar, who is the shipwright, Verona, who's the navigator, and then a bunch of other people that Rustage plays. Yeah, there's a dragon girl in there. She's a Mad G. We got a large portly Franciscan monk who's our cook named Gravy. I got a few other people. I got a Frenchman that can control time. You know how it goes. It's One Piece. And last episode ended with my character walking, well, the whole crew walking into a room, and my brother is there, who is a Marine Vice Admiral, well, Marine Commodore, but as like a power level of Vice Admiral that kicked our asses last time, almost killed us. Now, we're all wearing Marine disguises, so that gives us, that's what I'm kind of hoping, and I even made a point to mention that my disguise was a little bit like, okay, I know my brother is walking around here somewhere, so I'm going to make sure to have, like, a more, like, I took out my disguise kit because I'm a rogue. I often forget that, but I remembered in this one particular instance. So I have, like, a mustache, and, like, I think I said I added, like, a fake scar on my face to make it look different, and I think I added mutton chops, too. So I have a mustache, mutton chops, and a scar, and I'm wearing, like, a Marine hat and, like, a Marine cloak, like an officer outfit I'm wearing, basically. So, we haven't died yet, which is great. Going into that last session, too, like, Rustage, to let everybody know, Rustage does not let us know what we're doing. Like, we make these decisions, okay? So, you know, we kind of knew that we were going to have to go to G4 at some point, but we didn't know we were going to go in last episode. So we go to freaking G4, and I'm glad that we all, like, I'm glad that I didn't do something stupid, because I usually do that. I'm glad I didn't be like, let's just walk out and try to do the card trick. You know, like, no, it's just like, all right, wait a second, we're on a ship, there's Marine outfits there, Duros is like a deckhand, like, he's pretending to be a robotic clown on the deck so he could get us Marine outfits, and I think I had a Marine outfit on me, so I'm like, all right, we can actually pretend to be Marine officers and recruits here, so we don't immediately just get killed. So we've been playing it pretty safe so far, but we're gonna probably get into a fight with somebody at some point here. I'm hoping we don't get into a fight with that Arzen dude, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah. But yeah, Rustage, thanks for the 50 pounds, mate. And, yeah, tonight will be fun. Hey, Tekking, do you think Chapter 1... I just answered that one. And that's just the sticker. Thank you. Hello, my sons. Greetings, Whitebeard. Hi, Pops. Who is Madonna? Madonna was a singer in the 80s. I think she's still a singer. I think she's still around. I've never really been a big fan of her music, though. Aokiji vid. I've done a lot of Aokiji vids, but I can always do another one. Let's see. Hi from the Ukraine. Sweet! I have a Ukraine battle axe replica downstairs. That's cool. You ever watch Blue's Clues? That was like my jam when I was like 5. I love Blue's Clues. I watched it with Steve when Steve was still around, and then as Steve left to go to college, and then Joe took over, and I stopped watching after Joe took over. And I know they rebooted it just recently with someone else, and I haven't really watched it, but I hope that kids watching it now will be just as entertained as I was when I was a kid growing up. The thing about Steve, though, is I always, like, there was a rumor that Steve was, like, this drug addict, and he had to leave the show to go to rehab. And one of my bosses at Dollar Tree would always tell me that, like, yeah, Steve had to go to drug rehab. And I'm like, what the hell? And it wasn't until later that, Steve came out and did a video, and it went kind of viral, kind of like semi-viral on the internet, where it was like, hi, everybody, how you doing? I'm Steve from Blue's Clues. It's been a while since you've seen me. He's been a voiceover for a lot of, like, car commercials and stuff, so he's done, like, voiceover work. He's a musician. He's done a few things, like children's albums and stuff, but I just didn't even know anything about him, and so he showed up, and he's like, yeah, people thought I was on drugs, people thought I was dead, you know, my parents would call me and like, oh my god, we heard you died, and it's like, nah, I'm still alive. So he tells like what's the real reason that I quit Blue's Clues, and the reason was he was losing his hair. He was going bald, and he's just like, it'll be kind of weird if, you know, I'm still doing Blue's Clues bald, you know, so he's just decided it was time to leave, and he'd done it for a few years. So he was like, I think it's time I leave. And that was all there was to it. But, you know, when it happens as like a little kid, you know, you're like, you know, what happened to Steve? But yeah, I love Blue's Clues. There was even an episode of my show on here. I think it was one of the Poneglyph episodes where I did a Blue's Clues parody where I dressed up. I had like the shirt. I got a shirt. I made the handy dandy notebook, which wasn't even that hard to make. It was actually really easy to make the handy dandy notebook just out of a bunch of random stuff from Dollar Tree when I was working there. So I made the handy dandy notebook and I did a video and it was a lot of fun. But okay, so we've been going on for about 25 to 30 minutes. I think this is a good time to get to the fan mail. So yeah, and this will all go up on YouTube later, so don't worry about that. Why did Kuzan join Shanks? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's just a sleeper agent for Sword right now. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, we got a lot of fan mail over here, so let's get started. Don't even really know where to begin. I got a few letters over there. Let's start with this. I don't know what this is. Let's start with this. This is new, though. You can tell it's new. Let me grab my marker so I can mark off when I've finished with something. This organization system is the finest. This is a t-shirt. Yes, this is a t-shirt that I got. It's a big t-shirt. It's not my... Well, wait, is it my size? Yeah, it's a large, so not my size, but I'll still wear it. Warning! I like to talk about geography! I dream that someday I will have my own geography cave, my fortress of geography, something like that. I'm not really sure what a fortress of geography or a geography cave is. Not really sure, but I'm hoping one day to have one, and I could have like a giant globe in the center, you know? Like, and I was like, yes, we discuss everything geography based here, in this area, on the geography cave. And I'm gonna have this shirt like on the wall, and I also have my geography hoodie. It's in my closet. So yeah, it is a large, but I could still wear it to like bed or something like that. Usually I'm like a medium or a small. I say usually because I've gotten shirts that are smalls that are way too tight on me, and I've also gotten shirts that are mediums that are way too big on me. So yeah, I'm a very weird shirt size. That's just what it comes from being short. But the person that sent me this, I don't know if this was a name on this, actually. No, this was just sent to me from Amazon. So somebody just ordered this as a gift and just sent it through Amazon and didn't have a note or anything inside of it. But if you're the person, or I don't think there was a note with that one. But if I find one, I'll obviously read it. But if you sent me this warning, I like to talk about geography t-shirt, thank you so much. I'm very much appreciated. I will put it over here. There we go. That's nice. Yeah. All right. Size schmedium. Yes, I'm a schmedium. Thank you. Will there be a break this week? For One Piece, no. There's going to be a One Piece chapter this week. Don't know about next week yet. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Next up is another shirt, which I don't think has a name. Liao LIYOUBAO -AJ. I don't know if that's a person's name or a place name, but it comes from, I think, China. Yeah, China Post. I get these a lot. I'll get these, like, particular, like, things in the mail, like these packages. Like, I think when I got all of those, like, sexy Rule 63 slasher movie villains, like I got the sexy Jason and the sexy Freddy, they all came in boxes or packages like that. Let's see here. Whitebeard versus Shanks. Well, maybe not for tomorrow for Shanksgiving, because I'm kind of dead set on that. Ah, man, we got a lot of spammers in there. Hold on. I need scissors. There we go. Why did Kuzan join Blackbeard? We don't know yet, but I'm assuming he actually did not join him. It was just a thing, you know, basically for deep cover operation for Sword. At least I'm thinking that's what it was. Yeah, hold on. Let's see here. That. There we go. Okay. This one, oh, I love this one. I love this one. This is a custom shirt, but I love it. This is great. This is absolutely amazing. OPDB. One Piece Data Book. Hold on. What size is this? This is... Okay, so this is a medium. This is a medium, but just by looking at it, it kind of looks too big on me. But I guess we'll find out in a second. And keep in mind, I'm also wearing a shirt. Oh, wait, no, actually, you know what? Actually, no, it actually fit me kind of good. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I like this. All right, now this is perfect. This is perfect. I actually think it's a little tight, but that's because I have another shirt underneath it. So I think wearing this just by itself, I think this will fit me fine. Oh, my God, they got the sleeve length right. You don't know how hard that is. I own so many jackets that fit me, like, here perfectly fine. They might even be a little bit snug when I zipper it up, but the sleeve length goes down to, like, here. So that's something that's always hard to get, you know? So, yeah, One Piece Data Book, OPDB. I love this shirt. This is absolutely phenomenal. All right, yeah, I gotta wear this. Whenever I do the next geography video, or a video where I just rattle off random One Piece facts, which is basically every video now that I think about it. Yeah. What's my mom's boyfriend's name? My mom's new boyfriend's name. Well, she's been dating the same guy for 7 years. So she got a new boyfriend. I didn't hear about that, but his name is Jim. His name's Jim. Let's see. Why don't you post on your vlog account? I do every now and then, just not very often. In fact, I posted on the vlog channel more this year when quarantine kind of started than like I did last year. But yeah, you know, my life has been pretty boring the past few months because, you know, quarantine, so not really doing much. Let's see, what's next here? I got 2 of these, so let's open these next. New, okay. This is... oh yeah, okay, so, this is awesome. Love this series, know you will too, though it's pretty graphic, but give it a chance. From Allison, from Texas. Anybody out there read Fire Punch? I've never heard of it before, but I've heard some recommendations. I've heard that it's a very, very good series. And so, there's the person, Tatsuki Fujimoto. Wait a second, is this the same person that does Chainsaw Man? No, not Chainsaw Man, but there's another series I think that's currently in Shonen Jump that this mangaka did Fire Punch. It might be Chainsaw Man. There's another, hold on, what was it? Yes. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so same mangaka that does Chainsaw Man. I thought that looked familiar. And I thought the artwork looked familiar too. But yeah, so people recommended that to me. Like, if you like Chainsaw Man, you'll like Fire Punch. So thank you, Allison, so much for that. Volume 1, pretty graphic. I read the entirety of Chainsaw Man in a single night. So, yeah, graphic, I'm pretty accustomed to that. I think I'll be all right. You know, it is the Chainsaw Man mangaka. Okay, cool. So thank you. And I will look forward to reading this. This guy looks badass. This guy looks like this guy looks like a demonic version of Joker from Persona 5. This guy looks like Joker if he just, like, cracked one day, you know? He went really insane. All right, so yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard of it beyond just people recommending it and saying it's a good story. I have no idea what the plot is or the main character or anything like that. I'm assuming it's like Fire Force, because there's a character that has fire abilities. Probably like Fire Force, right? Probably the same thing. Demonic Todoroki. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, I guess Todoroki would have been a better one. It just looked a lot like Joker to me. But yeah, Todoroki, I could see that from that too. I just sent you an email through Tekking101. Okay, thank you for that. Also, I'm going to turn off super chats now, though, because I'm doing fan mail, so I don't want to, thank you everybody for the super chats, but I don't want the super chats to, like, you know, they go through and I won't be able to get through the fan mail, because I kind of want to focus on the fan mail now, but thank you for that. All right, so, let's see here. Have you read Vagabond? No, I have not. All right, that's Fire Punch. Next is this. Same kind of Prime packaging here. That's trash. All right. This is another manga. This is... Oh, yeah. This is another one that I think is the same person. Yeah, same person. Hello, it's me, Allison. I sent you Uno. Oh, you sent me the One Piece Uno. Great. Thank you, Allison. I thought you might enjoy these as well. The manga I've sent you is hilarious. Give it a read. I also hope to see the shirt in a geography video. Thanks again for everything. So, Allison, I'm not sure if you're the one that sent me the... Oh, I'm guessing you sent me this. Oh, okay, because this isn't technically a geography video, so you're the one that probably sent me this. Yes. Like I said, I might just put it on like a hanger in the next geography video, but I'll keep it in the background. So there we go. We can have that. One Piece Uno? Yeah, that was in the last fan mail video, though. Last fan mail video, I got One Piece Uno, and that was pretty cool, and it's downstairs. But thank you, Allison. So Allison sent me Fire Punch and The Way of the House Husband. I actually have heard of this. I had heard of this, that it's very hilarious. Haven't read it myself, but just by looking at the cover and the main character and the apron and the title, you kind of can arrive at the conclusion that it's going to be pretty damn funny. Oh, look, it's a Roomba! So, yeah, that'll be pretty fun. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Roomba, and the Roomba cleans the floor, and he, like, swipes at the floor, and he's just like, nice. 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 So thank you, Allison, for these 2 manga. I will give them a read. Okay. Those are just, like, the slips. Okay, keep that there. Actually, I'm going to put these in the manga so I know who sent them to me. There you go. That's good. That's organization. That's organization at its finest right there. This is a letter from Minnesota. Let me grab my letter opener here. Let's see. More spam. Lovely. Oh, wait. Crap. Go back. There we go. One Piece, all Yonko lives explained. I mean, I should really go back and discuss the Yonko, like, individually, because, you know, it's been a while since I did those videos on, you know, everybody. Like Big Mom and Kaido's. I talked about them, like, you know, 3 years ago now. No world government allowed. Super top secret. Do not open. Alright, well, I'm not a member of the world government, so... Alright, let me just... Whoa. Oh, whoa, okay. Alright. Let me just check to make sure if there's... Hold on. Hey, I'm serious. Don't make me use my super secret hidden technique, which has been forbidden for 900 years! Oh god, and it's just a bunch of, like, so on the back is just a thing where it's just like, that's it, I warned you, here goes, I'm about to go all out, no more holding back, here it comes, no turning back now, this is it, say your prayers, you're as good as dead, game over, game over. It's the end of the line for you, punk, you're about to go to hell, you asked for it, playtime's over, get a taste of real power, I'll show you the difference between our levels, I'm unleashing my ultimate move, no use running! It's every badass anime protagonist catchphrase right about when they're like about to like lay in the final attack, you know? That's it right there. All right. Ohio. I'll cut right to the chase. No more messing around. Da-doom. He's doing the Oda style onomatopoeias, which I love. I'll cut right to the chase. No more messing around. I just watched your video where you discussed the red line potentially being artificial. I remember that video. That was a fun one. And I was inclined to agree based solely on the argument the bizarre nature of the continent. That was weird, you know? Because it's a red piece of land right in the center of the planet that cuts it in half. None of the other islands that we've seen really have red rock like that, though. It's like the only place in the world that has that. So I'm a little weird, you know, a little weirded out by that. I was reading through chapter 392, volume 41, then I saw it. The globe. Oh yes, the O'Hara globe. Something that O'Hara, at the Library of O'Hara, uses as an icon. The globe clearly shows a continent similar to the red line, but there are a few differences. There are too many wide parts that look like a natural continent. There are way more continents in the ocean, or at least big islands. And here's the kicker. It doesn't go around the whole globe. So, when you see the globe that the scholars had at O'Hara in the Tree of Knowledge, we do see the globe there. I don't know if Oda, knowing Oda, I want to say he put a lot of thought into what the globe was actually going to look like. You know, like when he's like, all right, I'm going to draw a globe of the world. I'm going to make sure it be like accurate the way I wanted it to be. But I didn't know. I don't know if Oda did that or if he was like, you know what, I'm just going to draw like a basic, like maybe he was strapped for time and he's like, I'm just going to draw this. You know, I don't know how serious we're supposed to take that globe. I'm assuming pretty seriously because it's the first time we saw the globe, but I don't know for certain. That's the thing. So I'm going to go with the logic of the red line, you know, circling the whole globe. Like, even if maybe it didn't appear exactly 1-to-1 on the globe we saw, that's what I'm going to kind of go with here. That's my rough sketch, and then, you know, they do a rough sketch of the globe there with the onomatopoeia. Da-do-doom! Bam, bam, knock, stomp! They're on to me. Oh, man, they're busted in! Dude, you gotta get out of there, dude! Alright, hoping they're still alive. The world government busted in. Don't forget me. I can't tell. Is that Maury Mawson or Mary Mawson? I'm sorry if I called you a dude. Yeah. But at any rate, thank you for sending me the last letter. You took the time to send the last letter. Thank you so much. And I also love the, just the rant on the back of just all the different catchphrases. Yeah. This is it. Say your prayers. Love it. Love it. Thank you there from Minnesota. Can you do a video on the Yonko Commanders? Already did one. It's on the channel. Those are my favorites whenever I get messages like that are like, you should do a video on Law's Devil Fruit. Already got you covered. Go check it out, you know, because it's the easiest, like, oh, I'll do that. All right, already done. There you go. All right. Put that there. This is a letter from, I get a few of these. These are from my fans in Israel, because it's always the same exact kind of package whenever I get them. Okay, hold on a second here. Put that there. All right. Yeah, and these ones are always from Aviv and Doron. Hello, Tekking. It's us again, Aviv and Doron. This time we sent you something special. A recipe! We thought it would be nice to send you this recipe that we love. At first we thought of sending one recipe of a cake that I like and my brother likes too, but translating is so hard and takes a lot of time. Oh my god, I can't even imagine taking a recipe and translating that into a different language. That would be a kind of a pain. You know, yeah, like, yeah. So, we decided to send you only one. The recipe is for a nuts pie. A nuts pie, okay. If you do bake this, please tell us what you think of it. I also drew for you the amazing Miroko, of course, and Rukia in her bonkile. Thank you so much. I make a pretty decent pecan pie. I've made a pretty damn good pecan pie before, if I do say so myself. I won 4th prize at the county fair with this pecan pie. So, therefore, it's a freaking awesome-ass pie. A Nux pie. Yes, a Nux taku pie. By the way, I just started drawing digitally, so I corrected Rukia's drawing. If you like, I can send it corrected to you. I also have an Instagram account, and they give their Instagram account there. Hope you like what we send you, and that you are fine and feeling well. I'm doing okay right now. So far, I'm good. I'm the one who organized and translated the recipe, so sorry if there are any mistakes. Also, the account is fan art. And do you have a Nintendo Switch? Yes, I have a Nintendo Switch. And do you play Breath of the Wild? Yes, I've played the shit out of Breath of the Wild. Are you kidding? Breath of the Wild, man. When I first got it, I played it. I was addicted to that game for like 5 months. From like April when I got it to like September of 2017, I was just addicted to Breath of the Wild. Got 100% completion, found everything, did all the quests, did all the temples, got all the weapons, finished all the DLCs, and I found all the Korok seeds, right? And then I took a break from it for about 2 years, and then last year, in 2019, I finished hard mode. I did the whole game again, except in hard mode. Didn't find all the Korok seeds this time, though, because you don't get anything for it. But I finished the game in hard mode and found all the temples and did all of that again. So, huge fan of Breath of the Wild. Haven't played the new Zelda game out, like Hyrule Warriors or Champions or whatever it's called. Haven't played that yet, but I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2 when that's coming out. Whenever. Do we have a date for Breath of the Wild 2? Please say yes. What's my favorite article of clothing? Probably my suit and tie, because it's just, that's my YouTube attire, man. That's what I do. But yeah, I love Breath of the Wild. Thank you, Aviv. Thank you, Doron. Oh my god, that is fantastic. Always amazing artwork. Always incredible artwork. Look at that. That is from, not a Tankobon cover. It might be a Tankobon cover, just ones that we haven't gotten yet. But that's from a color spread for the one of the chapters. And my god, is that amazing. Miroko. Hashtag not a furry, of course. But Miroko, you're looking pretty damn hot here. Right? 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 Yeah. Yeah. God. And I hope Mirako, for the remainder of this story, has, like, the badass, like, metal arm, because she got her arm ripped off in the last arc. So, yeah. Looking pretty fine, Mirako. Damn. God, that is so good. All right. And then we have the recipe for a nuts pie. I'm not going to read off the entire recipe. Pie pastry, filling, everything. I mean, I'm sure the metrics are fine if they're converted right. Even if you wanted to use the because I know America is weird with the metrics. I'm sorry. You know, because like 98% of the world is on the metric system, and then America, it's like America and like 3 other random countries that I don't even know offhand. Like really, like, you know, countries that are just like not like 3 like countries that I don't even know the names of really are out there that have different systems. But then America has our own standard. So honestly, just because I, you know, get a lot of mail from all over the world, and because I, you know, review manga and stuff, I'm used to like reading centimeters, meters, you know, millimeters. I'm used to reading all that stuff. So if you even wanted to send them to me in metric, which is probably what you're more used to, I would have been okay with that. I've even done some recipes before in metric. But thank you for going the extra mile and converting it and everything. Yeah, Israel uses metric. I was going to say, yeah, most of the world does. Most of the world gets it pretty simple, except for America. All of America just has a all of America just has a foot fetish. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what the origin of it is. I have to look into that. I actually don't know the history there. Why does America have this different system from the rest of the world? I don't know. It might have been a thing where maybe back when all the different countries maybe had a different system, and America did, and when everybody converted to metric, America was just like the one that was like, no, we're not going to change. We're going to keep our old system. Might have been just something like that. I don't know. But at any rate, yeah. But thank you for the nuts pie recipe. What kind of nuts are used? Peanuts and cashews. Ooh, that sounds good. Heavy cream. I have that. I have some honey. I just bought some honey for a recipe a few weeks ago. Dark brown sugar, salted butter, unsalted butter. Yeah, this looks good. I'm going to try this out, definitely. Absolutely. And then we have Rukia here. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Aviv, Doron as well, for all of this. Yeah. Love the artwork. Love the recipe. Thank you for being awesome fans, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in the envelope. Make sure I don't lose that. Their letters are always so nice because they're always in the same like envelope, so I can just like I know exactly where to just keep them, and just like there you go, they're all from the same person. Pie stream. We should do a pie. We should do like I have my Los Pollos Hermanos apron that I got from another fan mail segment. I should just put that on and make a pie. Yeah, definitely. How many people are watching right now? How many people are live? 1,100. Okay, cool. All right. What is next? This. You guys like Dr. Pepper? Well, I got some Dr. Pepper right here. I got a Dr. Pepper candle. Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper, but a candle. Oh, that smells like Dr. Pepper. So I am not a big soda guy. I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Peppers. Forrest Gump reference. But I am a big fan of the Dr. Pepper, like the scent. And there's also a gas station convenience store chain around where I live called Sheetz, and it's kind of all over. Like if you live in Pennsylvania, at least if you live in Western Pennsylvania, you know what a Sheetz is. Okay, in the eastern side of the state, they're more Wawas. They're more Wawas over there, but Sheetz are kind of like in Western PA, Ohio, Maryland. I think they're down south as far as like North Carolina now. So they're like this chain of convenience store and whatever. They make some pretty decent food there that you can order, and they also have a specialty sauce, which is Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Guys, I'm telling you now, if you've never tried it, if you ever find yourself driving around Western PA or Ohio for any reason, and you see a Sheetz, Sheetz, it ends with a Z, because it's cool. I think it's actually a family name. It's like Bob Sheetz was the man that founded it or whatever. I don't know the guy that founded it, but his last name was Sheetz. If you ever find yourself at a Sheetz, go in, Get yourself some fries, some tater tots. They have some pretty good, like, mac and cheese bites, jalapeno poppers, popcorn chicken, whatever. Get yourself an appetizer and some of that Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. It's the only place I know of that you can get it. It is so damn good. It has a little bit of spice to it. There's a little bit of spice, but not too much. So, you know, it's not going to, like, burn out your mouth or whatever, but get that, and it tastes like, I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to the shit. You know, my go-to at Sheetz is always, I get, like, a club sandwich or an Italian sandwich, Italian club. Get me a small tater tot and the Dr. Pepper. Is it healthy for you? Probably not, but it's amazing, okay? Yeah. There was a friend that was visiting me once from out of state, and we went to Sheetz, and I'm like, man, you got to try this. And he tried the sauce, and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, yeah. One time I went into Sheetz, and there's a lady that works there, and I know her because I've just been going in, you know, for so many times, so many years I've been eating here. And so I'm like, can I somehow purchase a giant, like, bottle of the Dr. Pepper sauce? Like, I will pay money for that, right? I will probably pay more money than it is worth to get my hands on, like, a gallon of this sauce. So, because I'm always afraid they're going to discontinue it. Isn't that the thing? You're always afraid? Like, doesn't everybody out there have some sort of, like item or some sort of food product or, like, confectionery from a store that's like a specialty item that you can only get at one place, and you're always worried that they're going to discontinue it, and then they do discontinue it, and you're like, no! You know, I'm always worried that's going to happen. And I don't think it will, because this has been on the menu for years. This is not like a seasonal thing that they've only had for, like, you know, 4 months or whatever. No, it's been on they've had this for, like, since I was in college. They've had this since, like, 2012, 2013. They've had the Dr. Pepper sauce, I think. But if they ever discontinue it, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Stop screaming! I can't! Oh, that's a spam. That's a block spam right there. But seriously, man. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, it's great. And so thank you for the, there's also a letter in here, so I'll get to that in a second. But thank you for that. It's an actual Dr. Pepper can. They just take an actual can and then just make it into a candle. It smells so good. It smells very, YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision, but it smells like Dr. Pepper. Thanks for all the entertainment while we were quarantined. Enjoyed all your videos. Keep up the good work. Enclosed as a little thank you. Hope you enjoy. Chad. Well, Chad, let me tell you, you are the Chad. And also on the back, if you would like a candle, if you would like a soda candle, $50 from Mike with a samurai pizza cat. Thank you, Mike. $50. That's awesome. If you would like a candle for yourself, check out 716 Candle Company, candleco.com. It seems like they mostly make beer-scented candles, so if that's your thing, but I'm guessing also soda scents are also available, so that's pretty cool. Chat it up. Chaz it. Time for the Chaz. Time to Chaz it up. All right, so yeah, this is awesome. Thank you, Chad, for the Dr. Pepper candle. I will definitely be using that at some point. I remember when I went to Hershey Park for my senior class trip, I bought a Hershey chocolate-scented candle, and we never lit it. We just kept it on the mantle for, like, literally 10 years. And I think I tried lighting it, and it smelled like chocolate. I'm like, why have we not lit this candle in 10 years? So, because it was shaped like a Hershey can of Coca. So we wanted to, like, kind of keep it like, oh, it looks cool. So we finally lit it, though. And I'm like, I think I'm not going to do that with the candle camera. Candle camera? The soda candle. I'm going to, like, light that at some point. Give me a shout up. Project? I'm lifting you up, okay. What's my favorite anime? Furikuri. Furikuri. Alright, what's next? We got a box. We got some letters in the box. These are 2 new ones. Oh, this is one that's sealed with wax. I love these ones. I love when people use the wax seals. It's great. Make sure I... Hold on. Mark that off. Okay. All right. Oh, this is first from... Let me just open this first, because this is just one thing. Oh, there it is. No, okay, so this is just sent... Oh, this is by Connor. Okay, Connor. Connor sent me a Boa Hancock figurine. A sexy kind of like... It kind of looks like Boa Hancock's Wano attire. yeah, like that's the best way I can describe it. Boa Hancock in Wano attire with a scarf, sent to me by Connor through the Crunchyroll stores, so thank you, Connor. My uncle was actually visiting us a few weeks ago, and I was showing him all my fan mail, and I showed him this. I remember I didn't take it out of the box, but I showed him, like, this is the kind of stuff I get, you know? He's kind of into anime. We were watching an episode of Promised Neverland together. He'd never watched Promised Neverland, and it was on Netflix, so he was just pulling it up, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching that, and he's sitting there like, they're all going to turn out to be robots, aren't they? Because he's really into, like, sci-fi stuff, my uncle. And I'm like, oh, yeah, they'll turn out to be something. Just, wait to see. And then the big revelation with the demons happen, and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. That happens. Alright, we got Boa's legs. Check out her legs. We got Boa's legs. We got her torso. She's flying her. She's got Buggy. I love that about the One Piece figurines is they all have Buggy's devil fruit. They all have the Bara Bara no Mi with that power. Spoilers, man. Oh, that was the end of the first episode of the anime. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's piece this together here. Let's see, let's one piece it. That was a joke. That was not a funny joke, but it was a joke. It's the best I got. Alright, let's get this. Oh, it's a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright, and now just pop her top on. Don't want to knock her neck off. Hold on. Okay, sorry, Bo. I'm gonna have to like. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right. There we go. Are you looking down upon me? No, she's looking down. She's looking down. So there you go. Thank you, Connor. Sexy Wano figurine Boa Hancock. All right. Empty bag. And I don't need this box anymore. Okay, so the letters. Yeah, did that one. Let's do this one from... Oh, this is from Connor as well. All right, that's perfect. Perfect timing then. It all worked out great. All right, so Connor sent me this. Dear Tekking, I really enjoy watching your videos. Your content is really entertaining and even helped me with long nights studying for tests or finishing essays. As thanks, I get... By the way, I just want to say, like, if you watch my content to, like in the background to help you study... It's like, fine. I mean, I'm glad you do anything with my videos to like, like I put Tekking on to help me sleep, or I'm Tekking while I'm in the, while I'm working on stuff in the background. That's fine. I don't understand how you can focus. Because at any random time, I'll be like, Charm donated $50. At any moment, I'll be like that, right? So, blallers. So, I don't know how you could focus with me, like, yelling in the background, or how you could sleep with me, like, spontaneously screaming at random points in the video, but... Hey, you know what? If it works for you, it works for you. As thanks, I got you something from the Crunchyroll store I thought you might like. I accidentally put my name on the receipt. Yeah, some people do that. Sometimes I'll get a box in the mail, and Joanna, who is our postmaster, she'll like, it was for your P.O. box, Matt, but it doesn't have your name on it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. And yeah, so yeah, it was also when I got the figurines, the D&D figurines, they also had that as well. Hold on. Got a spammer. Hold on a sec. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see here. I accidentally put my name on the receipt, though. I also forgot how PayPal automatically fills in the name. Now, it's fine. It's cool. It gets to me, and I can kind of... It's happened enough times that I'm like, okay, someone sent me the... Yeah, it's fine. Also, you said you were into history, right? Yeah. Yeah, I dabble. Just out of curiosity, which time period would you like to travel to if you had the chance? For simplicity's sake, your actions will have no effect on the timeline or anything past the period, just so you don't have to think about any positive, negative consequences. Sorry for bothering you, and I hope I didn't accidentally cause you any trouble. No, you didn't. You didn't. Nothing happened. It's just like, yeah, the postmaster Joanna was just like, hey, this isn't your name, but it has your P.O. box. I'm like, yeah, my fans do that sometimes. But anyway, okay. So what time period could I visit if I had a time machine? I don't have to worry about, paradoxes or anything like that. Okay. I would travel to the far-off era of 2002. So I could get me some damn Pop-Tart snack sticks from the local grocery store. And if my actions don't affect anything, I would just like let's say it's a time machine, like a time ring or a time belt or something, like time travel. I would just run into the nearest grocery store, grab all of the Pop-Tart snack sticks off the shelf, and just like, later everyone! Whoop! And just go back into the future. Because I want my damn Pop-Tart snack sticks. But if you're asking me what era I would like to visit, probably ancient Rome. That would be cool to visit ancient Rome and to see it at its like height, to visit like the wonders of the ancient world when they still stood. The statue of Zeus at Olympus, the Lighthouse of Alexandria is one of the world wonders. The Library of Alexandria is not considered one, but I would still love to visit the Library of Alexandria, this massive library. Find out if the Hanging Gardens of Babylon ever existed, because they're the one wonder that we're not sure of if they actually existed. I like to think they did, though. Just like that time period where we were kind of getting sort of advanced, like the Roman Empire was building up and getting very advanced in kind of the stuff they had. And then all of a sudden it just all, it crumbled under its own weight, so to speak. It got too big for itself, and it eventually fell into ruin. But I would love to visit a bunch of different eras. I was even just thinking about this the other day. I would love to visit the late 1980s or the early 90s, just because that was when the American Mall was kind of at its peak, because I was at the mall a few months ago, and the mall is just, like, depressing now. I mean, it was depressing before COVID, but I had to go there to grab some stuff back in September, and it was, like, empty, and there was no one in there. And I'm like, man, it would have been pretty cool to be around when the mall was like at its heights, like I remember like watching shows. Anybody ever watched the cartoon it was 16, because 16 looking for, like that song, and it was, the whole premise was a bunch of kids, like a bunch of teenagers hanging out at a mall having adventures, and that was the cartoon. And I was watching that show when I was a kid, because it came out when I was like 11 or 12. So I'm watching that show when I'm like 12, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is what life's gonna be like when I'm 16. I'm gonna be hanging out at the mall. I'm just basically gonna live at the mall. I'm gonna go to school, then go to the mall, and work at the mall, and live at the mall, and then go to school. And that was basically what I was gonna prepare for. And then the mall, by the time I was 16 in 2009, the mall was already like dead. The mall was already on its way out, So it would have been cool to see like that era, like the arcades, back when arcades were like a thing. And then just that era, like of the 80s and 90s. Would not want to live there, of course, because no internet. That would suck. But it would be cool to like visit. Anyway, thank you, Connor, for the letter, and thank you for the sexy Boa Hancock Wano figurine here. What's next? We got this from this is the one from Par Avion Air, New Zealand. Okay, and it has the stamp. Dear Tekking, hello Tekking, my name is Terry from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you for making videos and such entertaining content since I started watching. I've had so much fun watching your videos and becoming more comfortable with myself. Loved your X-Drake video. Diaz Drake. Sorry. And the mention of New Zealand made my day. Yeah, that's a thing whenever I just randomly shout out a country. Everyone is just always like, he said it! He said my country! I'm like, okay. So for everybody right now that's watching from Hungary... Hungary? I got any Hungary fans out there? Yeah, fans might be hungry, like I'm really hungry. I can go for a hot dog right now. But it's like, no, I'm like, no, Hungary! He said it! That's awesome. But yeah, I did shout out New Zealand a few times. Oh, we got somebody from Hungary! Yeah, there we go. Hello everybody from Hungary! How are you doing? How are you doing, people from Hungary? I got a lot more Hungarians in here than I originally assumed. I mean, this might just be some people that are like, I'm from Hungary, when you're actually from, like, Ohio. But whatever. It's just whatever. Hi, people from Hungary. I'm Hungary, but I'm from Denmark. You know what I mean? If that helps. All right, well, shout out to Denmark, too. Anyway. Let's see. Me and my fellow Kiwis day. and started the creation of New Zealand Tekking Grand Fleet. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to hold a kiwi. I just want to hold a kiwi in my palms. Not the fruit, the bird. You know, the little tiny kiwi bird. I would love just to hold a kiwi in my hands and be like, ah, it's a kiwi. You know? Let's see. I'll keep things brief. If I can choose a devil fruit, I'd choose the Hana Hana no Mi. I mean, why wouldn't you? So I could play piano even better. Okay, cool. I would love to play piano. I've said this before many times. And I think I could solve all my problems with more arms. I mean, it would be more convenient to do stuff. Like, just me. Like, I wouldn't even have to, like, get up to, like, set up a video. I could just activate the hands to, like, throw me the microphone and set up all the cables and open up my webcam and just, like, all right, let's do this. And then close everything out. Like, having the Hana Hana no Mi would be very, very convenient. It's also kind of a messed up thing that Robin had it when she was a little kid, and she used it to, like, do all the chores around the house. So her aunt and uncle were, like, I don't know if they were, like, physically abusive to her, but they were like, you're not actually part of our family, so you got to do all they're like wicked stepsister, wicked step parents or whatever. So Robin had to do all the chores. She had to use her hands, like all the different Hana Hana hands for it, but it's still messed up. Let's see. My only theory is that Doc Q has a devil fruit that allows him to absorb illnesses. He could store multiple illnesses and disease inside of him and release them later, or put them into objects, and have the highest bounty on Blackbeard's crew due to his ability to release mass illnesses onto towns, at the expense of having to live with the effects, making him as weak as it seems. Keep up the great work and stay safe. If you need, New Zealand is always welcoming and making lives great. You're an amazing person. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Also got another package from New Zealand that we're going to be getting to at the very end here. But yeah, a lot of New Zealand fans, so thank you. And I would love to visit your beautiful country. We got some stuff. I'll save that for when we get to the other package from New Zealand. But I'm a big fan of New Zealand. A lot of great films are filmed there, and I get to see this beautiful landscape. I'm like, God, I would love to just walk in those, like, rolling fields and, like, the mountains in the distance. God, like, just have a picnic there. It looks beautiful, right? Thank you, Terry. Terry, fun fact, was actually supposed to be my name. That was one of the names that my parents were throwing around because my dad had a little brother named Terry that unfortunately died when he was only 11. He died in 1976, so I never actually got a chance to meet him. And it was an accident on how he died. It wasn't intentional or anything, of course. It was just a freak accident kind of thing. But that was one of the names they threw around, and they went with Matthew instead, which was my great-grandfather's name. But I could have been Terry, or I could have been Matthew Terry Crawford, maybe. I don't know. But I've always liked the name. Mongolia. You're spamming. Am I still streaming? Am I still live? Okay, I'm good. Yeah, somebody was like, rip, and I was just like, oh, I'm hoping I'm not. Yeah. Okay. But thank you, Terry. What else? Okay, we got this box here from Texas. KHOA is this person's name. Koa? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But we'll see. Hold on, I'm not sure if that's the... Oh, it's this. Okay, cool. So I don't think there's a letter in here, unless there's a letter from somewhere else. I have some other letters over there that we're going to get to in a moment. But Koa sent me 2 figurines. We got Gear 4th Luffy Boundoman, which I think is the first Gear 4th figurine of Luffy I've ever gotten. I think... Somebody might have also sent... Wait. I haven't put together all of the figurines I get, because I just don't have room. So, Hancock, you're probably going in the box after this. So I just have a box. Like, I have a stack of all the figurine boxes. But anyway, yeah, I think I have another box that's maybe a Snake Man, I think. But I think this is the first Bound Man I've gotten. This is beautiful, though. Like, the style of it. Let me, like, pull it up a little closer for you there. I know it's a little blurry, but... Boundoman! Kong Gun! Bam! I need to put some like chapstick on my lips. It's been getting very dry around here lately. That's the shittiest part about winter for me. It's just like my body, like my lips, and then also like sometimes I'll just like my skin will have like little dry spots on it. It sucks. Do I have a favorite sports anime? I'm not a huge fan of sports anime. A lot of people have said, read Haikyuu, it's good. Read Slam Dunk, it's good. Even if you don't like sports, you'll like it. I don't hate sports. I just was never into sports anime, but I should give them another shot. How does Gear 4th even work? Muscle Balloon, dude. $50 from Stefan with a happy dancing kimono fox. Thank you, Stefan. Barry finally got a girl. Well, Barry gets all the girls. Barry has a wife. I don't know if you guys knew. And also, we also got from Koa, we also got, I apologize once again if I'm not saying your name right, but we also got just a really nice Luffy 3D 2Y figurine, which is a very, special kind of figure because, of course, Luffy only has the tattoo for, 1 or 2 chapters of the series, and that's it. So this is just the Luffy standing tall with the 3D 2Y tattoo doing the pose as the picture was taken and, in the newspapers across the world. So really awesome. Thank you so much. Let me, like I said, there's no letters in here. If there's anything else I run across, I'll read them. But, yeah, I think I have everything. All right, that's extra just sealant and stuff. Okay, I'll put that over there. All right. Why don't you love me? Sorry. Let's see. You could have been Terry and Barry. It would have been Terry with an E. It would have been Terry. But yeah, if my name was Terry though, I probably wouldn't have went with Barry as the name for Barry. I probably would have went with Matthew. So it would have still been, I guess Matthew the Brick doesn't make any sense. Maybe it would have still been Barry. I don't know. Barry and Terry. Welcome to the Barry and Terry show. Yeah. Moving on. Oh, this is the one from Chase, right? This is Chase's, yes. Okay, so in the Law video I made earlier this week, I showed this off already, but now's a chance to go into full detail with this. A fan by the name of Chase sent me 2 devil fruits. Just some bubble wrap in there. Okay. So we got a giant Gumu Gumu no Mi, which is the first, I think this is an actual size devil fruit. I feel like all the other devil fruits I have feel like they're a little smaller. They're not exact size. I feel like this is an actual size devil fruit like it would be. So just the fact that imagine 7-year-old Luffy is sitting in the bar and next to Shanks, and they have this little chest there, and Luffy sees this in there, and he's just like, oh, fruit. And just takes a giant bite out of it, right? No, it's not the Yami Yami. It's definitely the Gumu Gumu. Both are purple, so I get it. But the Yomi Yomi has I have a Yomi Yomi as well, but it's a little smaller than the actual one. Looks proportional. It really does, yeah. So it doesn't open or anything, and it's made out of, I know it kind of looks like it's made out of, foam. It looks like it'd be a foam, but it's not. It's made out of plastic, a hardcore plastic. See, down here, it looks like with this seam, it looks like this can open, but I don't know if it can. And I don't think it can. I don't think it can. I think this might have just been from the, maybe the production process or whatever. What's going on? I left for a while. I got a devil fruit now. That's what happens. So that's the Gumu Gumu, and we also have the Api Api, which I showed off also in the video. The Api Api no Mi, which I feel is also proportional. I feel like this is the appropriate size for that. It's a giant grape, somebody says. I love that. And we also have, I didn't get a chance to show this off in the video, I don't think, because there was no place for me to put it. But we have the devil fruit, pedestal. And it's not supposed to be for the Gumu Gumu, but it's only the Api Api. But there we go. So there we go. Now if I ever have, another backdrop behind me with a shelf, my kingdom for a shelf, I can put this on the shelf, like the devil fruit. It's my museum, piece or whatever. Thank you so much, Chase. And Chase sent me a letter here. Enclosed is a replica of Law and Luffy's fruit. I apologize that the Api Api no Mi has a dent in it. Yeah, there's one, but it's only on the back. So here's the front, and there's the back. And you can see there's a dent there, but it's fine. Not your fault. I hope you can find some other use for them whenever Law Tekking returns and in other related works. This year has been a challenge for us all. However, your videos for a short time take my mind off the world. Instead of letting depression in, I decided I would make myself happy, and hopefully you too with these gifts. Thank you so much. I also had an ancient Roman coin to send your way. I believe I remember from a long time ago you mentioned your grandfather and his coin collection. Yes, my grandfather passed away in 2013, and he left me his coin collection. So I have a few coins in a little safe. And they're, you know, I think the rarest one, or at least the oldest one, is a Buffalo nickel from like 1895, I think is the oldest one. But anyway, yeah, if I ever do find it, I'll send it your way. Like, if you have an ancient Roman coin, I would say keep that. Keep that shit, because that's pretty damn cool. Yeah, so don't worry about that. But that's pretty awesome if you have one. I appreciate the effort of you always putting out more content. Also value the variety of your channel has come to show. I've watched plenty of your Bleach videos, and I've yet to never read a single chapter of it. Okay, I get those a lot too. Thank you, Soul Killer, for the sticker. As a fellow D&D player, I enjoy all of your references, and I watch your cruise pirate adventure while I can. I'll keep it short. Thank you for the real joy your videos bring. Thank you, Chase, and thank you for the devil fruit. You know, the dent is fine. Also, the Oppie Oppie no Mi also has that seam there. So I think that is from, like, the way they're made. They're like that. Let's see. When am I going to review the next volume of Can't For Your Own World? I don't know yet. I took a break from it for a while. Let's see here. When will Barry become the Fleet Admiral? Well, last time he got close to being that, the world almost ended. So I think it's going to be a while to get back from that again. You can't be the Fleet Admiral if there is no fleet, you know? The gigawatt! 1.21 gigawatts! I just watched Back to the Future. I just watched the trilogy this week again for like the 16th time. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, that's Chase. We got some devil fruits. We're getting a lot of devil fruits. I'm hoping with, the One Piece magazine and all of the different devil fruit concepts, like the Hana Hana no Mi and Brooks Yomi Yomi no Mi, I'm hoping we're going to get a lot more devil fruits like made like this now that we know that a lot more what they look like. So yeah, I hope we get more of those in the future. Absolutely. Okay, I'll set that down here. Okay, so now we just have a few more letters and then the big grand finale, and then we will be good. All right, how long have we been going? About an hour and 16. Oh no, we're going on a good clip here. Good clip. Have you ever watched any of the Fate series? No, I have not. Here it's good, though. All right. So we got this letter from Nasser in Florida. Oh, I haven't opened this one yet. Okay. Careful. I actually ripped some stuff earlier with this letter opener, so I got to be careful sometimes. New. Okay. All right. This letter. Oh, that's cool. Oh, drew a little berry. That's nice. Drew a little berry there. Thank you for being you. Wait, hold on. Okay. I thank you for being you. I forget when or how I found you, but I do not regret watching your videos. I appreciate your passing the ability to be able to talk for the short amount of time that is a half an hour. Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that. Yeah, and also whenever I'm in a video and I'm like, guys, this will be a short video, you might as well buckle in. You're probably going to be there for about 35 minutes. Please keep doing, and may you continue with your channel for many years to go. Not helped with how long One Piece is going to be, with the statement being outdated by when you read this is on live stream. Yeah, so Oda said 5 years or within 5 years. I'm just going to keep rolling with it. You know, I'm sure when we're getting into the final stretch, we'll know. I'm sure it'll, like, Oda will let us know, like, hey guys, we got about a year left. Like, this is the final year for One Piece. I'm sure we'll find out about it when we get it. So we're just going to have to ride it out until then. What will you do when One Piece comes to an end? No idea. No idea. Because it's probably not going to be for a few more years. And I have no idea what other popular manga will be out at that time, you know? Like, I would say I would just go talk about My Hero or Dr. Stone or Black Clover or something, but for all I know, Black Clover could be over by the time One Piece is over. Same with My Hero, same with Dr. Stone. I don't think Dr. Stone's going to last another 5 years. It'd be awesome, but I just don't feel like it's going to last that long. So I would really have to wait until we get that final statement of, like, you know, 2023 is going to be the last year of One Piece or something like that. Oh god, I hope it's not 2023. I hope it's like 2025 or something. But yeah, I'm just going to have to wait and see what the climate is at that moment. Like, okay, what manga are in Shonen Jump? And even when One Piece, the manga ends, you know, the franchise is still going to go on. There'll still be anime. There'll still be movies. There'll still be merchandise. There'll still be One Piece related things to talk about. You just know there will be. It makes way too much money for it to just end and then just nobody's going to touch it again after that, right? So I'm sure there'll be, like, additional stuff there. But I don't have anything planned yet. Will you do more Bleach episodes? Digimon? Pokemon? The sky's the limit. I don't know, honestly. Will you expand into other things other than anime? Maybe so. Any anime that you watched as a kid, like Ultimate Muscle? Ultimate Muscle! Ultimate Muscle! Hold on. I remember bits and pieces of that theme song. I remember the Ultimate Muscle, and then, like, there's an intergalactic federation. Ultimate Muscle! You know, yeah. From different planets and different nations. Ultimate Muscle. Yeah, I just remember the chorus line, basically. But yeah, when I was growing up, it was pretty much the 4Kids One Piece dub, Digimon, Pokemon, stuff like that. Is there anything you ever wanted to do on your channel that you've always wanted to push to tomorrow? Nothing like right now, but there's just like, I always have like a lot of things on the table. Like, I have that Ace novel up there I need to read. I have Can't For Your Own World over there I need to read. I have this Akatsuki series I'm doing. I have this, you know, like I said I was going to do this Persona series. Like, it's just, I have a lot of ideas, and I have a folder where I keep, like, all of these random ideas. I just throw it in there. And so, every now and then, I'll just be like, all right, I think it's time to finally tackle this. And that's pretty much all it is. You know, I'm just one guy. So, you know, it's just, I try to take it. And I also have to keep up with my standard content, which is One Piece related stuff. I have to keep up with One Piece content and all that stuff. Yeah. So there's that. I stop with the questions. I will make this short. Want to keep it going and do your best. Also, how is Pennsylvania? Keep it up. Pennsylvania's good. I've been here my whole life. It's a place. I'm not going to say it's like, oh man, Pennsylvania's the perfect place to live. I'm like, it's a place. It's all right. God. P.S. Will you ever go on any other places other than Florida? How did you like Florida? I love Florida. We went back in 2018. We went to Clearwater to visit my mom's boyfriend's son. We stayed at a nice little condo there. It was a nice little time there. We went to Disney World. I got to see some fans at Disney that got us in, that actually worked at the park. They were very nice. Yeah, so shout out to them. Yeah, and I would love to go back to Florida again after everything, you know, after things kind of return to some semblance of normal. That would be really nice to see them again. I probably won't hear you read this because I don't know when you do the fan mail stuff. Well, I will put this up on the channel so you don't have to worry about that. This was, gives the name, Nasser, written October 1st, 2020. So not completely off, just about, you know, a month and a half, almost 2 months. So there you go. Well, I usually wait. I don't think I did a fan mail stream in October because I got most of this stuff in November. But I got a few stuff back in October. But yeah, I waited until I got like enough built up and then we can do a video. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I would love to go back to Florida again. It's, yeah, nice place. Okay. This one is from, I cannot make out that name, but it's from, I think, Arkansas. It starts with an A, but I can't make out the other letter. Oh, it's Alaska. It says right there. I'm an idiot. I got a letter from Alaska. Sweet. Hold on. Do I ever age? Maybe I'm a vampire. Sweet. I got a letter from Alaska. I don't know if I've ever gotten a letter from Alaska. I mean, I've been doing this for a while. I've been getting fan mail for like 6-7 years now. I've probably gotten a letter from Alaska at some point, but... Alaska! One Piece, Naruto, or Bleach? I'd probably say One Piece. Nah. Nah. Alright. Let's see. What's here? Okay. Dear Tekking101, has there ever been a manga that you ever regretted reading in the first place? Also, has there ever been a manga series that you wanted to continue after it ended? Sorry for the... He puts, P.S., sorry for the handwriting. The handwriting, yeah, it's a little bit... I'm going to say the closest I can get here is Michael or Meekle. I'm sorry. I can kind of make out your last name, but I don't want to say that on air. I'm going to go with Meekle or Michael. Or maybe Mitchell. I'm sorry. But has there ever been a manga that I've regretted reading? Like one... I mean, typically it's the same thing like when I'm reading a novel or something. Like, if I'm not hooked within, like, the first 50 pages or so... So with manga, it's like, if I'm not hooked within the first, like, 10, 20 chapters, I usually just put it down. You know, so if there's any manga that I've managed to get all the way through, like there's manga that might have crappy endings, you know, there's manga that might be like, man, this ending was rushed or it sucks or whatever, I'm not a fan of the ending. Just because I'm not a fan of the ending doesn't mean I didn't like the whole manga by itself like sucked, you know, but I can't really think of anything super bad that I regretted, like the ending was so bad, I'm like, damn it, I wish I never would have picked this up to begin with, right? Now, it might be something like that if, like, One Piece had a really shitty ending. Like, One Piece ends with, like, the Straw Hats just dying, end of story, in one chapter. Now, obviously, Oda would never do that, but if that did happen, that would be something so infuriating. That would be like, what was it all for? You know, like that would be a rage moment. But of course that didn't happen, and I wasn't happy with the way Bleach ended, but I don't regret reading Bleach, you know. So there's that. And what was the other question? Also, has there been a manga series that you wanted to continue after it ended? Gantz. I was a fan of Gantz, and I thought that could have been explored more, but they're actually doing a sequel or a prequel story to Gantz right now. So it comes out semi-regularly, but I'm glad that it's still getting some Gantz story. So I guess we'll see where it goes. There's a few others as well, but they're just not on the top of my head right now. The next letter, let me put this back away. But thank you for sending this to, thank you from Alaska. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put this up on the main channel or the vlog channel yet. This will definitely go up, but I'm not sure which is which yet. Okay, so this is a letter from Kenneth, from New Jersey. I have to apologize because when I went to open this letter this morning, with my little letter opener here, I actually, they sent me artwork, and I sliced through the artwork with the, letter opener. Now, not sliced it right through, but you could see the fan art, which is really good, by the way. The fan art is, divided, like 3 pieces of paper, like folded, and I sliced through right at the top, right what is the top of the envelope. So I had to tape them back together. I apologize for that, because it's, you know, I'm like opening the letter, and I'm just like, oh crap, and then that happened. So thankfully, though, it was an easy fix with tape, so you can still see it. It looks great, but it wasn't like right down the middle. I didn't like rip it or anything. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. Like I was like, son of a bitch when I opened it. And it went through all 4 of them. It sent me like 5 of these. Went through all of them. Damn it. But anyway, this is Robin. Amazing Robin. Shocky. Great Shocky image there. Bonnie. Oh. Jewelry Bonnie there. See, you could kind of see it like right there. Like Bonnie has laser eye beams now. Yeah. Damn it. I felt so bad about that. And this is supposed to be, the ironic part is this is supposed to be the easy way to open letters. Like, the other way of doing it, like, I don't trust just ripping it open with my hands, so it's supposed to be with this, and this, yeah. And then we got Beiji. We got Capone Gang Beiji. So pretty awesome. And a letter, which is the one thing it didn't cut through. Huh. But very nice handwriting. Beautiful handwriting. Hello and thank you, Tekking, Matthew, and Barry. Not only have your videos kept me up to date with the One Piece story, your brand of comedy along with your live streams have kept me entertained during this otherwise boring, can't go anywhere for fun this year. I can hear Duchess outside my door. Duchess, would you like to come in and read this letter? Come on, Duchess. Come on, Duchess. Let's read a letter from the fans. Duchess is like, do I have to? Do I have to, though? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay, Duchess! How's your eye doing? She's got so many problems, guys. Like, she's doing better, thanks to everybody that sent me the messages over Twitter, because, like, she had to go to the vet the other day. She was having, like, bad, like, stomach problems. And, we got her medicine for that. But something else... Okay, bye, Duchess. She's like, don't talk about me. Don't talk about my medical problems on air. Something else that happens with her every now and then is she'll, like, scratch her eye, or something will happen with her eye, and she'll get, like, her eye will be kind of, like, half open. And so we have to give her eye drops, which is not fun for anybody. But, yeah, so her eye is kind of droopy, so we have to give her the eye drops again. she's got so, me and my mom are always like, she's got so many problems, but she's a good girl. So I have to give her her next dose of medicine at 5, and her next eye drop dose should soon. So yeah. But anyway, been subscribed to your channel for a few years now, long enough to have participated in your Create Your Own Devil Fruit contest. That was a fun one, with the Grip Fruit. Guess it was the unpublished author in me that wanted to try the hand at it. That aside, the first show on US TV that got me into anime, where did this come from, by the way? Oh, it's from New Jersey. Okay, so maybe they moved here. The first show on US TV that got me into anime without knowing the art style was Star Blazers. I've never heard of that. Dragon Ball Z, heard of that. And Sailor Moon, I've heard of that. Anybody hear of Star Blazers? What the hell is Star Blazers? That sounds awesome, but I've never even heard of that. One of the reasons for my letter was to ask a few One Piece questions in case these are something that hasn't been pondered yet. All right, we can answer a few One Piece questions here. King is a Tengu. Maybe. Let's see here. No, I haven't heard of it. Huh. Yeah. We got more fruit coming in. Hold on. All right. Would Luffy take on apprentices like Roger did with Shanks and Buggy, and could this help the crew in their dynamics? I don't know if Luffy would do that right now in his pirate, lifestyle, but maybe if he's older, like he's in his 30s and 40s and still adventuring, maybe he would take on a few apprentices to kind of this is the next generation, so to speak. But I don't see that happening right now. A lot of people want Tama and Momo to be the apprentice pirates on the Straw Hat crew, Shanks and Buggy were for Roger's crew. Yeah. But I could see that happening in the future, but maybe not right now. Would much have changed if the Straw Hats had a second Devil Fruit user while in the East? What type would have fit? Probably another Paramecia. You probably maybe could have introduced Zones a little earlier. You could have introduced Zones a little earlier in the East. Because Paramecia and Logia were both introduced in the East Blue, but not the Zone class. That wasn't until Drum. So, I don't know, maybe you could have had another, maybe not another Straw Hat, but another character that had a Zone, introduce that concept from when we got to, Drum Island for Chopper. Maybe that could have worked. I watched the anime with a friend up into Fishman Island. Can't figure out, though, where did it change from Find My Treasure to become the Pirate King to, oh my god, what did Roger find, and that's why the world government will hunt down all pirates. Okay, so Luffy, at the very beginning, I think, was inspired by Shanks and the story of Roger to become King of the Pirates, which kind of goes hand in hand with Find My Treasure, to, oh my god, what did Roger find, and that's why the world government will hunt down all pirates. I think that's just the fact that One Piece lasted as long as it did. People started reading it more, and people getting more invested in the mystery, to the point where it's maybe around the 10-year mark, everyone's like, what is it? Everyone's really okay. It's one thing when the manga starts in 1997, and it's what's the One Piece? And it's 1998, 1999. It's whatever. It's only been a year or two. 2008, 2018, now in 2020. It's what is the damn treasure? And people freak out about it. We have a lot of stuff going on here. So, yeah. You may have mentioned this. There is likely no Sea Prism Devil Fruit by the nature of Sea Prism. Does that same hold for no fish-type zone? It'd be really cool to have a shark zone, but I'm not sure, as a hybrid form that would work cool. But I think the reason why that's why Oda, that's what fishmen are. Fishmen are the human fish hybrid that have sharks, swordfish, goldfish, whatever they are. Not so much, the devil fruits. So I don't think we're going to see any fish-themed devil fruits. I think that's why the fishmen exist here. Let's see. I'm going to block that. Anybody that sends in, the big bunch of emojis, that's just, asking to be blocked. Is there a map still in existence from the Void Century, and what would this mean to the One Piece world as well as Nami's goal? There might be some kind of map or some kind of documentation left, but the world government did imply that it burned and wiped out everything and only the poneglyphs remain. So maybe on the poneglyphs, maybe there's a map on the poneglyph at some point. Even in the road poneglyphs, that's kind of a map, in a sense. Yeah. So, yeah. Cool. All right, so that's the oh wait, I think there's no, yeah. The other reason relates to, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. The other reason relates to COVID lockdown here. To keep busy, I have turned to drawing. Not originals per se, but searching for images on the net of cartoons and anime characters I've enjoyed over the decades, and then hand drawing them along with coloring them in. I did at least 100 of these between collages, half paper, and full paper figures. And since I've saved copies of my work, I'd like to share you some as my fan mail appreciation for YouTube creators that bring joy and laughter in what could have been more somber year. Have a happy Thanksgiving. That's applicable because it's tomorrow. And Merry Christmas. Set sail to chapter 1000. Oh, I can't wait for chapter 1000. It's going to be insane. From Kenneth. Thank you so much, and thank you for the freaking amazing drawings. Sorry once again that I accidentally sliced them all. But I taped them up, and they look pretty good. And if I get them framed, then you wouldn't even be able to really tell. So I'm going to, yeah, put these over here. Put these back in the envelope to make sure that I know where they're all coming from. But, man, I'm so sorry about that. I verbally, like, cursed at the top of my... I got this morning. I actually got this letter this morning. So I got this morning, and I opened it up, and my mom was in the bathroom over here getting ready for work, and I verbally was like, son of a bitch! And my mom's like, what? And I'm like, split these freaking fan art, you know, that sucks. People spent their time to write that stuff, and they're like, damn it. So I apologize. Okay, well, anyway, that being said, let me move these letters back over here, so I have some extra space. And we have one more piece of fan mail to open, and I'm really excited for this one. This is also from New Zealand. Put this pen over here. Careful, Robin. Put that there. I think we're done with the marker. Okay. All right. Are you ready for the grand finale? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dee-da-da-lee. Dee-da-da-lee da. Da-da-lee da. Da-da-lee 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 da. Ha. Okay. Hold on. Because there's a few letters here, one of which I think I'm allowed to read on air. I think this is the one I'm allowed to read on air. And then there are these ones that were, do not read me out loud, please. Once again, just letting everybody know. And that's the reason I was kind of checking the fronts and backs of all those letters. If you send me something and you don't want me to read it on air, what I would prefer you do is either write it on the envelope itself. So, like, the front of the envelope, have your, you know, address, you know, and everything, and, you know, my address, and send it. On the back of the envelope, write, do not read on air. Like, that would be best. Or if you can't do it on the envelope, write it, like, at the top of the letter. Like, do not read on air. Some people send them to me like PSs, like I'll go through the entire letter, and then PS, don't read this on air. I'll be like, oh, shit. You know, so just keep that in mind there. But anyway, yeah, so let's not read that on air, but let's open this and read this letter here. So, back in, hey, Caleb from New Zealand, back in summer, might have been spring, but I think it was summer still, I received a box from someone from New Zealand, the same person that sent me this, and it was a stained glass piece of One Piece art. It was basically like a door hanger, like you would put on the front door, or like a piece of stained glass artwork that had the Straw Hat Jolly Roger on it. And I was really careful with that, and I was like, holy crap, this took a long time to make, this like stained glass artwork, okay? So I get this big box in the mail, and I get, it's from New Zealand, and I'm like, I know exactly who this is from. It's from the same person that sent me it from before. Signed simply M. Just M. Clarifying that M is a girl. Okay, thank you. So I can get the pronouns right. But yeah, just M. And I looked all over trying to find a name, but just M. So thank you, M, for the letter, and thank you for the box. I've opened it already, but it was so nicely wrapped. We had a bow and ribbon, and I just opened it a little bit just to see what was inside, because I really just couldn't help myself, and it's amazing. So let me... Dear Tekking, this looks like a large chocolate box. There could be some truth in that. You say you like dark chocolate, then dark chocolate you shall receive. Geographically defined degrees of dark chocolate. Okay, so first off, I'm going to open this. Everything is very much bubble wrapped and secured. Very nice penmanship, by the way, on the letter. I'll read that in a second. But then we get perfectly cut, geometrically accurate dark chocolate. I love this. I love just the extra time to make the cardboard the perfect shape to secure everything in. These are some of the nicest like packaging itself I've ever really gotten. So we got 70% Samoa dark chocolate, 92% Coca Ghana, intense dark chocolate. It's intense. We got 70% Cocoa Nicaragua, rich dark chocolate. I hope I'm pronouncing all these places correctly. And 86% Coca Ghana, extra dark chocolate, okay? I want chocolate. And then we finally have a little bit of this. I think this was because this was honestly my favorite. The last time you sent me chocolate, this was one of my favorites. Me and my mom had this, and it was amazing. We loved it. So thank you so much, Em, for just sending chocolate from New Zealand. It's just like, we love it so much. Marlboro, sea salt, and caramel brittle with saffron. I got chocolate. I love dark chocolate so much. It's my favorite. And I don't even know if 92% dark chocolate, I don't even know if that's legal in the States. Can you sell 92% dark chocolate around here? I don't know, man. You might have to go to a different country for this, right? I don't know if I've ever tried this much of a percentage of dark chocolate before. I think the most I've ever tried was 85%. Yeah, really. Okay, so I'm going to set that there for now, and then move this out carefully. Everything's going to go back in here perfectly layered, okay? All right, we got more of this, okay? Even though geography is everything, when it comes to glasswork, geometry is right up there. Okay, all right, I agree. I hope this gets around the no room on the walls problem. They started off as doodles after my Barry D. Brick t-shirt arrived, and then I decided I had to make more of them. Or maybe Barry decided for me. Is that best not to think about it. Anyway, I am at least happy with the sword, the idea that it didn't quite land right. And my favorite is Bonnie. Cool, cool. The housewarming gift was found on an adventure, and I could not resist. Oh, yeah, there's one more thing underneath here. You'll see that in a second. I'm actually going to show you that first before I show you the main thing. The main thing is incredible. Barry, you're going to get a kick out of this. Barry, you need to see this when we finally unveil it. You need to see that. Enough riddles. Open up the box and see what's inside. I promise you it's the last stained glass work I will send you. And I clutter up your world. I hope it's not, but I will need more room for more of this stuff. I can't make the same promise about chocolate. Yeah, you can send me as much chocolate as you want. Guys, send me chocolate. Yeah, it's just like chocolate, yeah. The guy with the ancient Roman coin. Yeah, keep the ancient Roman coin, but chocolate, that's always appreciated. What's Barry's favorite chocolate? I don't know. P.S. With international postage speeds with how they are, I'm not sure when this will arrive before Thanksgiving, Christmas. So happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, and Easter, whichever is appropriate. This was actually mailed or written early in November. So that actually, from literally coming from across the world, like quite literally on the opposite end of the planet, this got here last week. This got here I think it was like last Wednesday this got here. So yeah, it only took like 2 weeks to get here overall. That's pretty good, so good shipping. But anyway, thanks you to M. And let me show you the first thing here. I'm going to move this aside for now. But because I said in the last stream, New Zealand, I love New Zealand, I want to visit it. That's where all the Lord of the Rings and like the Hobbit movies are filmed. We got a Lord of the Rings doormat for when I get my own place, whenever that'll happen, but we're still looking. Not all those who wander are lost. Gonna put that right in front of my door, absolutely. And on top of that, we have a Hobbiton movie set guide. So if I ever visit New Zealand, I have like a little tour option here. Tours operate daily from Shire's Rest. Oh my god, this looks beautiful. Look at that. We could go to the Shire. Guys, we need to go to the Shire. Gotta have some Hobbit beer. I don't even drink, but I'm gonna have some Hobbit beer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, so thank you, M, for the mats and the chocolate and the Hobbiton movie set guide, but this is really gonna be the kicker here. All right. I love the monogram, too. All right. I'm going to need that for something else, but hold on. All right. So, lift from here in a single... There's instructions, because it's very delicate. You will see in a second. Careful. All right. berries! Oh my god! Oh my god! What am I gonna do with all these berries? Guys, I'm surrounded by different varieties of berry. Oh no. Alright, so I gotta be very delicate with this, obviously. I know the first thing you might think of is wind chimes. They are not wind chimes. Do not use them. I will not use them as wind chimes. Do not. They're meant for like a wall decoration. But whoa. Okay. Being very careful with this. We have an angel berry. We have a straw hat berry. We have a berry, just regular berry. We have visored hollow Ichigo berry. The hollow mask, see? We have scientist chemistry berry, or that might be bong berry, I'm not sure. They're all written down over there, but I can't really move right now. We have bunny-eared berry. We have superhero berry. I think this was based off of One Punch Man, so we have like a cape and a belt. Superhero berry. We have, oh, I think this is magic berry? Hold on. Wizard berry. This is wizard berry with the wand. So there you go. We have then on this side, oh boy. All right, hold on. Hold up. Okay. On this side we have devil berry. And then we have, is this ninja berry? It's Mast berry? I think it's just Mast berry. Like he's Zoro. Not Zoro from One Piece. Zoro from like the mock of Zoro kind of deal. Oh, careful. Careful. Don't want to get these tangled. They're going to be very carefully going back in the box until I can find a space for them. Then we have Fisherman berry. If you can see Fisherman berry there. He's got a rod. Then we have one of my favorites. I mean, I like a lot of these, but Whitebeard berry is probably one of my favorites. Whitebeard berry. Stash berry. And sword berry, which just has like a sword down his like frontal part there. And I think that's all of them. Yeah. I think that's all of them. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can hang these up on my wall here. I have a nail up on my wall here. I'm just going to see if I can. Oh man, hold on. Hold on. If I drop this, holy crap. Oh no. I just need, there it is. Okay. All right. Careful. All right. All right there. Okay. Yeah, not wind chimes. God, no. Not especially. It's been windy as hell the last few, it's been windy as hell the last few days. So if I put these outside, they'd be destroyed in a matter of seconds. God, that is awesome. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Can we get a hand for M here? The mysterious M. M. And then they also put, she also put all the names for the various berries there. Yeah. Absolutely not a furry berry. Straw hat brick, masked brick, devilish brick, sword in a brick, a bearded brick. Oh, because Whitebeard with the mustache. Okay, that was beautiful. Amazing. Now, I don't think there's anything else in here. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's great. I love that. It's, like, etched perfectly. Geometry is some things. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let me just make sure. No, there's nothing else in here. Just a lot more packaging to, you know, cushion everything here. My God. All right. That is incredible. That was amazing. So thank you so much, M, for all your hard work. I'm sure you put a lot of effort. I don't even want to guess how long that took to plan out every single... Like, it would have been one thing if you just sent, like, you know, here's berry, stained glass berry you can hang up on your wall. Berry's pretty easy to make, just a rectangle. But my God, and you made smaller ones, so it's like more delicate glasswork. I'm guessing you have molds for these and how this all works, and you're an expert at like blowing glass and how to like make it. I wouldn't even know where to start with this, but God. And I'm also, thank you for the packaging. None of these arrived. Some of them arrived a little like askew, like some of them maybe shifted a little bit, but because of all the bubble wrap and the perfect like way that you etched out the cardboard, nothing was broken. Can you imagine? These came from literally the other side of the world in a box, and not one of them is cracked. Not one of them is chipped. Not one of them is, as I say this, the whole thing falls down. But no, we're good. It's a nail. It's secure. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I am going to try to find a place to put these up. You know what? I have a poster on this side of the wall. And, it's an older poster I was thinking about getting rid of because I've had it for like 10 years and it's kind of fallen apart. So that's going to free up some real estate on this wall over here. And I think I might put this there. Yeah, put that there. I think definitely. All right. So anyway, I have one more thing. Someone sent me an email. I'm just going to look through it really quick. Oh, see, Insane Mikayoshin. See, here's the thing. Insane Mikayoshin sends me a lot of stuff on my email, but they're like really long stuff. Like there's like 3 different documents on here, right? And I can't go through everything. It's just like a list of questions, and I'm sorry. I can't go through all these right now. Yeah, I'm really sorry. And it's not really about like emails for the fan mail. I'm just kind of like doing this now. So I'm sorry. I'll read one of them. I'll read maybe a few. I feel bad, but you know, it must mostly just respect like ideas and stuff and like theories, and I get it. I do. But I can't go through all of them, man. It's just not, yeah. Yeah. It's not even, I don't even know if it's like mostly questions. It's just like different ideas and theories for like various things. Like here, he's just listing off like some of the characters he would like to join the crew, like Carrot. Like I'm with that, sure, definitely. But you know, that's. So I'm sorry, I can't go through everything right here. But at any rate, thanks to everybody that sent me fan mail or will send me fan mail, or the fan mail's currently in the mail, or thanks to everybody that just sent me anything. So I'm gonna very carefully put everything back in this box and have some of this chocolate because that looks delicious. And then tonight at 7 is going to be One Piece D&D over on Rustage's channel. I know we've been switching back and forth between Wednesdays and Thursdays. We're doing it today on Wednesday, though, because of Thanksgiving tomorrow. And so just more convenient for everybody involved. So I hope I'll see you there, where I will be playing William and hopefully not die. Hopefully? At 7, how many hours is that? From where I'm at right now, it is 4 hours. It's almost 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm at, so that'll be 4 hours. This video will be up. I don't know if it'll be up today or tomorrow. I might also put it up on the vlog channel, so keep an eye out for that. But this video will be up at some point in time, either today or tomorrow. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a lot of fun. The next fan mail segment I do, if I get enough, we could do a Christmas special. That'll be fun. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for the OPDB shirt, the One Piece Data Book shirt. I'm going to love this. So, yeah, and just everything was awesome. So, yeah, have a great one, everybody. I got to go find a place for Barry and all of his brothers now. Signing out.